sweet. Meryl.
I caught a Natu, a Murkrow, a Swinub, a Furret, a Ladybug, and a Meryl.
I caught an Apom.
I'm still trying to find a Hoot, but thanks to Raven over here, I got my Espeon Umbreon on the first day.
Yeah, no, I posted in the chat.
Awesome.
I posted in the Pokemon Go chat what the trick was. Because, there's that naming trick from the first three.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it again.
What? I caught a wild Pile Swine just as I was getting enough candies to evolve one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hey, the mic's on.
Wait,
Yeah,
our Meryl's
so?
supposed to be blue.
Yes.
Why is mine green?
Because your screen is fucked.
Because they implemented shinies.
Wait a minute.
Imagine.
We're all in one room. It's Friday night. Oh shit, the podcast!
Yeah, I was like,
oh
God, you guys' mic is on.
For an apology, here's a brand new, roll call for all of you. Enjoy.
We're live!
Connect. Loading. Broadcast.
Watching all the anime. Redcaster, Show Raven.
Equipment Wielder, Bluecaster, Cheetahs and Zeal.
Loyal and Lab, Kingcaster, Lightred.
Explorer from the unknown. Yellowcaster. Auto Guard.
Trauma Inducer, Northcaster, Saga.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air.
Welcome to episode 139 of Castranger, I believe.
Yeah, 139.
Yep, I was right.
Emily, it's
shit.
great to have you,
Shit,
but you're not Emily.
Sorry.
Take a shot!
Shot!
I got shot.
No. The Dreamcaster. Let's just say the dream is over because we have entered the North.
That was,
Kicking it up!
that was harsher than I think you meant it
Peter
to sound.
Game of Thrones coming out in April.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peter Dinklage.
But- But yes, I am back in action for this week at least because I wanted to check out Kyuranger.
Yay.
And we will talk about that later.
It's sad that we had to, teach you how to say the name.
I just wanted to know for sure.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
Well, no, I just was like, oh, is it Kyuranger? Like
Oh,
Ki,
you
like,
wanted to be clear on the
Ranger?
pronunciation
Yes.
of Kyuranger.
Which
Yeah.
I don't. Which what the fuck are you talking about pronunciation? I'm the only one who called Kyuranger the correctly.
You mean Juo?
Kyuranger, sorry.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
Kyuranger.
Termination.
It was spelled with a Z. We chose
It
to call it
doesn't
Zyuohger.
Zuger.
Yeah, it's Zuger.
Zuger.
Though with TV Nihon subs, they did call it Jew-Oger.
Anyways.
Every subgroup has that
that-
problem.
I said in the middle.
Because that's freaking how that character's pronounced in Japanese.
Yes. Anyways, let's get into X-Aid.
I'm leaving.
So, we are at week 4 of no opening.
I
promise you, we're gonna get it.
don't think we're
This
gonna-
week.
I don't
Maybe
think-
this will be the
week.
first Rider series since Blade to have 2 openings.
Ooh, maybe they're working on like a second. Ooh.
Made by Rider Chips.
God, no.
Imagine.
I'm tired of them.
Rider Chips, Jam Project.
Kamen Rider.
Jam
Ross.
Project, please.
Jam Project, yes.
Yeah.
Eternal again.
I mean, we've already got one of them here.
Yeah.
Nah, man, what's this?
No, that's perfect. No, have Kageyama, whatever the fuck his name is, sing the opening, new opening.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
You have him. Why not?
It's like how they put fucking the guy who sang, or the guy who played
Yeah.
Eternal, and they had him sing the Drive theme.
Anyways,
I'm like, if you got him, use him.
oh boy.
I've watched this episode 4 times.
Yeah, me too. If you love Genmu as much as I do, oh man, did you enjoy the fuck out of this episode?
Or man, were you disappointed for various reasons?
Dude, that dude is going nuts!
I've been disappointed with X8 in general.
Yeah, I'm
What,
in
really?
I'm in the same boat as Cell.
Cell still doesn't like it.
It just, to me, it really is just.
Here's the thing. Since Laser died, the focus of the story has been Emu's Bugster. I feel like we are approaching the tail end of that story arc.
We are. I don't know what it is. It's just something about Drive just really clicked with me.
Maybe it's the fact that Emu looked like he was about to fucking die at the end of this
Oh
episode.
fuck, you went
No,
like,
but,
full
okay.
data drain red eyes.
Dan-
Oh, God.
Dan
That was amazing. That was great.
Dan has literally gone insane.
I'm actually enjoying it.
I love it too. No, I love that he's just like...
I'm on the flip side of that because I'm like, we went from competent villain to stroking his ego nonstop.
Yeah, ego means something else. Okay, this is jumping the gun, but just when, like, 2 times in this episode, there was, like, genuinely creepy moments. One was, like, when he went all, like, and, you know, like, started, like, freaking out. The other was, and they even made fun of it in the show, when, I forget who it was, he, like, looks at them, like, so weird.
Oh, when he
Nico.
looks at Nico? He actually straight up gave her a apologies for using the word, but he gave her a rape face.
Yeah, that was,
Just like, we're gonna take your gadgets!
He just,
Want you to try, bitch.
make that the thumbnail.
Triggered.
bang bang triggered.
No, honestly, my favorite instance was just when, like, Palad, like, Dan tells Emu that, like, he has the game disease, and you just see Palad just, like, holding him up, and Dan's just like, I fucked all of you over!
I ruined your fun!
But, like, you think about, like, how far away was Taiga and Hiro from them to, like,
Far
not
enough.
get to him in time?
Far enough. I'm willing to believe that Palad got to him first because he just finished beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, speaking of that, holy shit, did he beat the shit? He
Let's
went oh no on his fucking
Let's
ass.
just say Palad decided to file a complaint.
That was some really good falling action. I must say so myself.
Yeah, no, the way he just, like, punched him and dragged him into the fucking, like, wall of that quarry. Like,
And I
Jesus
just like that
Christ.
I just like that we finally have someone defeating the supposed immortal zombie.
Yep.
Well, everyone knows all you just need to do to beat a zombie is punch it.
No,
Also-
what you need to do to defeat a zombie is use cure magic on it.
Also, we learned more about the Bucksters, which was interesting. So, they, you know, destroy each other on, like, their own set of rules.
Yeah, I was really happy that when Dan and
They
Palad were
addressed
talking...
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Didn't you defeat Revolve, one of your own
Because
dudes?
basically Genmu uses the Motors Buckster, which is level 5 now,
As bait.
to lure out specifically Taiga, because he then sends Exate away chasing the Motors Buckster.
I like though, like, Dan, like, looks over at Motors, he's like, thank you, Motors, you've been a great, as bait. He's like, oh, yeah.
Wait.
Bait!
I actually really like that this sort of plan is happening, because usually in Toku, these, like, distraction plans or bait plans are usually not multifaceted and thought out like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think Dan, as a villain, still has some level of competence wrapped in his insanity.
Nah, the bait kind of storylines are more for Sentai when, you know, the generals, you know, backstab each other.
Yeah. Speaking of backstabbing co-workers, Sakura was in this episode again,
Hey, I
which
felt
surprised me. I didn't expect to see him
I
again.
felt so sad for him, because...
He was eating a chicken burger.
No, but he was just, like,
He was
sad...
eating a chicken burger because he couldn't stand the fact that his best friend, the hamburger, died.
Just goes vegan.
No,
that was
no,
weird.
No, you know what? Juju Burger Bugster level 5 chicken burger form.
Oh, no.
Or maybe Tsukuru, the game that he was working on, is actually what I said last week. The long-awaited sequel, Num Num
I
Nugget.
just can't believe, like, no, but poor guy, like, Dan just, like, walks up to him and, like, he's like, oh, like, Sakura, good to see you. And he's like, no, I know what you're fucking playing, you piece of shit. You killed Bergamot. And then he's just like, yeah, well, you infected me with the game disease. Well, I'm doing it again.
Okay, why hasn't
It's
anybody...
time for the sequel.
Why hasn't anybody called the cops when they see Dan? Just... Hey, you know, the guy that's supposed to be dead, he's right here, and
Because
he's
no one-
mind-fucking me.
Because
no
then
one
he
else
could
is
turn
around.
into a crazy zombie Kamen Rider and destroy them. So,
I want to see Genmu fighting
no,
cops.
There's a scene where Taiga is close enough to grab the cachette out of the driver.
shh, no. He's got a lock.
No one does that. Kiri didn't do that while he was in the process of dying.
Because he was getting... Okay, let's be fair. He was getting his ass handed to him.
Every
Like
rider,
Taiga
every
was.
rider who's gotten their ass kicked by Genmu, they're all just always grabbing onto him, going like, "I'm not giving me back."
That is kind of true.
It is. All three of them have grabbed onto Genmu when they got defeated
Just
by
put
him.
all
so.
those photos together and just title them, "Please, Senpai, notice me."
I'd like to imagine that the explanation for them not just ripping the fucking bug visor off is if they touched it, they'd probably get infected.
Also, apparently,
Even though they already have
They have an
surgery.
antidote, a very tiny amount inside them, whereas
Also, apparently, the Game Corporation has a new president, so that's interesting.
Yeah, and they
A incredibly silhouetted
yeah.
president.
I kind of hope it's
Dan Masamune.
Yeah,
Emperor
I hope
Palpatine.
it's Masamune.
Who's out of jail for some reason.
He got released.
No,
on
man, it's
good
the-
behavior.
It's the leader of Dark Matter.
No, you know who it could be? Hinata. We haven't seen him in a while.
Ooh.
The president of the Ministry of Health.
No,
Oh, right, that guy.
The doctor who
I
saved
don't
them.
think so. He wouldn't.
No,
Well, he hasn't done anything in a
It's
while.
graphite from the dead.
I mean, he's kind of a major government official.
Oh God!
dealing
What if
with
it's
all that
graphite?
shit.
That'd be
No.
amazing.
just general graphite.
No.
Dun, dun,
No,
dun,
it's
dun,
Kyria.
dun. It's Kyria from the dead. No, it's them fused together. One body, two personalities. There's our TV show.
I'm going to put my actual prediction down that it's the next Bugster General.
It's like a friend of
Is
Palad's.
that guy what ends up using Kamen Rider Chronicle?
Maybe.
Okay, like
That's a good idea.
it's gonna happen. I know Palad's gonna be a good guy. It's a shame that they're going to go that route with him because even it showed here because he's like, oh, so Bugsters were just tools to you or whatever like that, and
I wouldn't say tools.
Yes.
I would rather say slaves.
But just-
oh, Dan, you.
Pawns was the term he used.
but just seeing Dan just like in when he was in his office or whatever, and he's just like, I am God. Like it literally sent a fucking chill down my spine every
And
time I
then
watched that
Lucas
scene.
from the game, or from the Wizard comes in, holding the power glove. Be like, bring it on.
I love the Buggle Driver. It's so bad.
You're
Oh God, Ichi, can you make the thumbnail just like that kid Lucas from the Wizard, but instead of just the power glove, you just Photoshop the bug visor onto his arm?
I probably could.
Says the blaster.
No, Buggle Driver. It's
Fine.
Bug
Well, I
Visor's
feel like
better.
this is the Kyuranger debut. We should add to the
Okay, we'll
Kyuranger
do
here.
something with him.
Um,
But
But still make that picture. It'd be funny.
This episode with me was kind
Remind
of a
me
hit
what it
and
is.
miss.
I will.
Like for every positive thing that they had in the episode, there was a downside to the episode.
Yeah.
So in this episode, we get to see the completed Gashet Gear Dual Beta with Tattle Fantasy and Bang Bang Simulation, which are quote-unquote version ups / sequels to Tattle Quest.
They're
and Bang Bang
basically
Fury.
DLC expansion packs.
Pretty much, although they play differently. Because Dan shows up and summons the fantasy gamer robot, which is
A
apparently
face.
in Tattle Fantasy, it's a flip side of Tattle Quest where you play as the Demon King and try and defeat the hero.
Oh, so you play the villain.
So
Yeah.
this is kind
That's
of like
neat.
the fifth Twilight book that never happened, which it was supposed to be based on.
That's some, like-
Edward's
that's some,
side
like,
of the story.
Don't
What the
talk
hell are you talking
Don't talk about Twilight.
That's some Legend of Kyrandia 4 bullshit. That's right, I just made a classic Sierra joke. Come at me.
Sure.
None of us get the
That's right,
reference.
world. Come and get me.
Yeah. I just like how when Snipe is fighting Genmu, he tries to use Dragonite Critical Strike because that worked so fucking well last time.
Yeah, but it looked cooler this time
Yeah,
too.
but
Because he
this
was
time,
flying.
they had pyrotechnics so that they could make him fly.
And I also like when Sakura got infected again. This time it was Game Bacon.
Game bacon.
Yeah, because there's
Game
Game Star, Game
Fire.
Fire,
Game Ice.
Game Ice, and then Game Bacon.
Yep. I really want to find out what the deal is with those, actually.
Just the tracking information on it.
Yeah. So, we get some more information in this episode about what exactly Kamen Rider Chronicle is as a game. And I'm pretty sure at some point when we first talked about X-Aid that I made a joke that at some point there would be an MMO Gashet. Well, fucking hell did I call it again because it's an MMO!
Look under your seats! You get a rider! You get a rider! You get a rider! We're all riders!
Citizens all become Kamen Riders to fight each other to the death. Oh, so it's Ryuki!
No, so it's the wizard movie.
That too.
Everyone was a fucking wizard.
Puppet stand.
I actually really hope that we actually get to see this idea come to fruition.
Everyone's just gonna be in level 1 suits.
Yeah, just level 1 X-Aids, Braves, lasers,
Yeah,
and
there's just
snipes
gonna be
everywhere.
recolors everywhere. Just
Oh,
those
God.
5 main suits.
You know what
4
would be
main
great?
suits.
If they used level 1s of the Legend Rider suits. You know, like Ghost and Wizard and such.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yes. The amazing wizard with just wizard's face on Genmu's body.
Yep.
shop.
I just love that shot when Motors Buckster is in the Genmu office about to wreck shit, and he's like, I want to join this in-house race. And I just picture him sitting down at a computer and starting to program a game.
But no, that was cool. Like, Sakura was like the stress. He was gonna get more stressed, like if something happened to his coworkers.
Yeah.
And I like that they were like trying to. He was like, "Come on, guys!" Like motivate them into like making new games and stuff like that for the corporation. I was like, "That's cool."
We must please our poorly lit new god.
I hope we haven't seen the last of Sakura. I hope we see him again.
I think I mentioned this last week too, but I just have this delightful headcanon. It totally won't happen, but I want him to just become the CR's version of Rina, where he's developing new gadgets for them. Like he's the one who comes up with Maximum and Mujeki.
Please,
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be awesome. It's super ironic that Dan both infected and cured him of the game disease.
Yeah.
So it's I Am Legend.
That whole plan was
No.
that whole plan with Motors was concocted just so he could fight Taiga and get his 3 gadgets, which I guess worked. So applause to him.
Now
Kind of.
he has a total of 6 Gashats stolen.
Yeah, he's got Bang Bang Shooting, Jet Combat, Dragon Knight Hunter, Giri Chambra, Tattle Quest, and Doremi Beat, in addition to Zombie Gamer or Danger Zombie and Proto Mighty Action
And
X.
then Hero almost like when
and of course the Gashet Gear duels.
And Hero when he was like about to go out to like fight or whatever like that, he like just trying to stop Emu and he almost like gave away. He's like, I want to save what's in front of me.
That's actually a really interesting scene if you think about the dialogue there, because when we first saw it, he says to Emu, I don't care about the patients, I just want to save the patient in front of me. Now, we were meant to interpret that as when Hero has a patient, he just wants to save the person in front of him and push them on with their life. What was the subtext of that was he was talking about Emu directly in front of him in that moment.
Yeah.
But the thing is, while Hero may have meant that version of it, Emu obviously didn't pick up on that because he ignores him and runs off.
Damn.
And I actually really, really like the subtlety of that shot, that scene.
Damn, when did you go to film school for like a month?
I'm pretty sure in this case it's just a moment of... I think Emu figured it out at some point within the last couple episodes. He's just been in denial about it.
And yet he's still surprised when Dan spills the beans.
He's not really surprised, though. It's when he hears it, it was less absolute surprise and more just like, no, there's no way that I...
No, but like immediately after it gets said, you see like this awkward shot where his eyes light up. I think that was the surprise moment.
And he
It was definitely less than it would have been if Hero hadn't been a fucking moron, but it was definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
And was just an idiot.
Can I be the only one to address that when Emu started to glow, it looked like he was regenerating into a new incarnation of himself?
But I mentioned something about that earlier when we were watching the episode earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
Where what I think is going to happen here is... Because we see Emu in the trailer for next episode, so we know he comes out of that fine.
Quote-unquote fine.
Yeah. My expectation is that what just happened is, the Bugster thing happened. He turned into a Bugster.
Or rather, the Bugster personality's taken over.
Yeah, so now
Except-
it's M, not Emu.
Or is it? Because what I'm thinking is it's more along the lines of Emu is just flat out turned into a Bugster. The split personality thing, one of them being the Bugster, has just become such an ingrained thing in him. It is just... The mind is still the same. It's still the split personalities. It's just now his body is a Bugster.
Oh, so he's like Graphite.
Yeah.
That's
It's
gonna
just...
be an interesting way to
It's
come about it.
because the Bugster mind has... The Bugster personality is already part of him.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't...
So it's just, now that he's become aware of it, and the game disease has come full around, and Emu was supposed to have vanished, and the Bugster taken full form, but the trailer makes it really obvious that Emu is still there.
See, the weird part about this is, looking at Graphite, it's really hard to figure out what the rules of a Bugster's quote-unquote complete existence is.
Yeah,
because
but it's more just...
because
but at that point, they were separate.
No, but here's the thing. When Graphite's complete form is the human form that we saw throughout the show.
Yeah.
But he became complete by possessing and like, deteriorating Saki.
But when Saki disappeared, they were two separate entities.
Okay.
And she disappeared so he could attain his full form.
Yeah.
In this case, the two split personalities are just such an ingrained part of Emu that I think it's just his physical body vanished and the Bugster took form, but the Bugster's just him.
That's a good theory.
Ooh.
So his body
The fact
is
that
now that of a Bugster. He can still transform because of that.
Yeah, the fact that he's patient zero means
Yeah.
there could be any number of wacky circumstances. But again, the rules of being a Bugstar are still not clear in general. So, yeah, Paradox defeats Genmu, and Dan decides, you know what, fuck you, you don't get to defeat M. Hey, Emu, you have game disease. Ah! And then he
That's
gets
like
his
his-
data drain style flickers on him and goes full red
That's like
eyes.
the biggest trigger ever.
Super triggered.
No, trigger blue.
Yeah. So next week, Emu goes nuts in some capacity that we'll figure out when we watch it. And Brave level 50 happens.
Alright. I've been waiting 3 months, few days, and a couple of hours. Can we finally talk about the new Super Sentai series?
Kyuranger? You
So the episode opens with children playing in a playground, which is immediately...
The greatest shot ever. Just like what was it? The kid, like, his ball went away or something?
Yeah.
And just behind him.
It just pans back and just terrible space empire with a really weird ship with a face on it.
No,
well,
no, picks it up, turns around, Q Attack on Titan theme song.
Oh, that was more of a, and then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
well, Geogers, I just want to say, good job on protecting the planet.
Yep.
You did a real good job.
Did good job.
Okay.
You're gone for 5 minutes and a space empire invades.
Now hold on. This could not be the same Earth that's in Zoojer.
Actually, that's what I was going to ask.
It could.
Maybe they did lock Earth away in another dimension.
No. What if? Because they did mention that, like, this is just a small galaxy.
No, wait. Official synopsis. Earth has been taken over by invaders. Way to go, Geoger.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, this could be, like, like the same Earth, but not the same Earth. Alternate realities.
Until the crossover movies happen.
You know crossover movies equal out to bullshit reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Ninja. Oh, we won't see each other for 2 years. A year later, they're all together.
Yeah. I just love that shot at the start of the children playing, and I'm like, we were immediately reminded of Tokyuger's opening shots.
Yeah, I was just thinking, imagination is the source of a child.
Oh, boy.
In the darkness lies the truth.
So literally, the episode opens with Earth getting conquered, and then it just pans way the fuck out. Meanwhile, somewhere else in space, for fuck Earth.
If you look real closely, I'm pretty sure
on.
you can see the Normandy just fly around.
Hang on. Did you just talk about Kyuranger, or did you just start talking about Titan AE?
I've never seen that movie in full.
It's okay.
I liked it.
Planet Bob.
Jesus.
Kyuranger needs to have Planet Bob.
Oh, we had Planet Jug.
But first we go to Planet Krotos, which is a flat planet.
No, it looks...
Okay, no, wait. First of all, okay, because we gotta talk about, like, everything here.
Well, I figured what we're going to do is talk about the sequence of events in the episode and then give our thoughts on the characters and whatever.
Okay, I was gonna bring up the...
Yeah, so fucking this planet looks like the Animarium from fucking Wild Force.
Which makes me wonder, are on Planet Krotos, are there radicals who think that the planet is round?
Fucking animals.
The animal's round!
Space Galileo didn't die for nothing.
Yeah, he lived in Space America.
No, you know what it is? It's Discworld.
Do you even know what you're referencing there?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I
with
don't
you,
know.
it's a crapshoot, Ichi.
Yep.
He knows a lot of things.
I played the 90s video game. I'm aware of the books.
Oh, Terry. So, yeah, here we meet our first 3 Rangers.
We got Hami, the green chameleon ranger, Spada, the yellow swordfish ranger, which is Kajiki, and Champ, the black Oshi ranger, Taurus.
I didn't like how you said black right there.
Oh, black.
I like how, I thought it was funny, too, how, they pronounce his name Sparda.
That was actually an error made by the subs that you watched.
No, but they pronounce
No, it's Spada.
Spada.
Because,
I know, because spot is Italian for sword. He's a
Exactly.
swordfish.
yes.
And I'm fine with that. It's just, I could have sworn that they actually, it's just, maybe it's the Japanese
It's
accent.
just the way they say it.
I think it might be the accent.
That I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think they made the mistake. I think Spada.
Yeah.
The one thing I loved about Champ is that like
Fucking
he wears his jacket like as a matador cape on the side of
I
his shoulder.
did not know, and then like this is more in the episode later. We find this out too. Holy shit! They're really just going straight out. These aren't all humans.
No,
I love it.
I'm
That's
happy
awesome.
about that. They took
I
the Zuman
love-
concept and they're just like, no.
I
or
love it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they're not all human.
Yeah.
Or, hell, they
Or
don't even...
whatever they are.
Technically, none of them are even from Earth. Not even the humanoids.
They're okay.
They're all aliens.
For all we
no,
know, this
this
could
is
take
what-
place in
hold
the
on.
future.
No, it probably doesn't though, because they're gonna have a crossover. It's like what Andros said in space.
They're other humans.
The Earth isn't the only place that has humans.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
Andros.
I mean,
Oh my god, did you ever hear, like, just, sorry, way off topic, did you ever hear about how much hell he had to go through within space?
No.
To dye his hair?
Oh, yeah?
That shit hurt, apparently, because,
Ow.
like, he had to get it bleached, like, every time they shot.
Oh, that sucks.
That would explain why he always shaves his head now.
Yeah, he did, yeah. He said, like, yeah, when they did the Forever Red thing, you know, he just straight up said, no, I'm wearing a wig this time.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
So, the three Rangers touch down after flying around on their Zords a bit, and then we get to see the actual Henshin, which is visually amazing.
oh, it's beautiful.
I-
I love just like the constellations show up and then like they like shoot towards them and then you just see like kind of like hyperspace going on like
And
through
the interesting thing about the first part of their Henshin, where you see the colored stars, we see it used in different ways throughout the episode. At first, they like shoot it underneath them, but in another shot later, we see them shoot it in front of them and use it as a barrier.
That's cool.
So it's kind of like with Wizard. Whichever direction he points his hand at, the ring will come down.
I kind of hope they shoot it like up one time, just like
Fire!
I imagine they'll do that at
At
some point.
some point.
And something I didn't notice until we watched the episode, look at Champ, and then look at Oshi Black. His arms and legs are exactly the same in both forms.
Yeah,
he
Wait,
only
you-
gets a
wait.
helmet and chest armor.
Wait, you didn't notice that?
I didn't notice that either.
I did not
You
notice
guys
that.
didn't notice that his arms and legs were the exact same.
Nope.
No, dude, they mean that he gets a helmet, nothing else.
Then you
A helmet and chest armor.
Yeah.
For what Raven pointed out, he gets shorter.
Yeah, no.
Does he?
Yeah,
When
he
he
gets
I
shorter.
Oh,
said-
yeah, because his head is
Yeah.
giant.
No, it's just when you see them transform together, in the opening especially, it's really
Yeah, yeah.
obvious.
Like,
He
this
just,
is how
he
tall he
just,
is.
he's up here, and then he transforms, and suddenly he's down here.
pulls a
Yeah,
doggy-
his fucking bone structure's getting
He
disorganized.
pulls a Doggy Kruger, except like way worse.
Right?
What happened if they took off the helmet?
I really hope they do that!
Self-sacrifice scene. Takes out the helmet. Just
Yeah, it'll be the last fight of the series.
Oh god, can that happen? With so many Rangers in the series, can some of them die?
I can't
Oh,
I want a serious Sentai where some members die
lucky dice.
and don't come back.
Please?
Time Ranger.
No, I
Aber
kid
Ranger.
about that.
Yeah.
Zoo Ranger,
Yes, we know the three Rangers who died.
Jetman, Bioman, Battle Fever J. I'm
Fever
starting to notice there's a lot
Monster.
of death in
So-
Sentai.
So each of the Rangers have like a star. Oshi Black is the ring star because he's a wrestler. Chameleon Green is the shinobi star. And because there has to be a pun from someone in this show, Kajiki Yellow is the food mice star. Because
Get
he's
it.
a chef. He's a
Get
mice-
it!
he's a
You know
mice
what's
star.
funny is he reminds me a lot of Sanji.
Sanji's
A
cooking.
little.
Like a little.
Yeah.
You know,
Shocker.
oh my god, I mean, now I'll bring this up later.
So we cut to our Red Ranger to be
Oh
Lucky!
my god!
chugging through space.
No, those shots of him in space, it looks like JonTron filmed it in his basement.
Yeah.
They were so cheap.
You've become one with the cosmos.
No, it's like, what are we doing? Alright, you guys can either have green screen or we can have a backdrop.
So it's like, they call him up like, what's the actor's name?
I don't know.
All right, they call him up. Hey, Jim. Why not?
Hey,
Jim.
Taka
Oh,
something.
look. Here's the thing. we need you to shoot something yourself. You have a camera, right? Yeah. Do you have a black blanket or something?
Set up some white
Just
Christmas
do
lights.
it in the. We'll pay you for your time on this one, man, too. But we cannot shoot that. We need this footage in an hour.
We sunk all the budget into the roll call.
Okay.
I didn't mind it.
No, I didn't mind. I just how incredibly cheap it looked in comparison to everything else.
You know the funniest part of
Including
that,
the green screen shots.
for me, the funniest part was just like the terrible ship he was riding, and it had just
I loved it.
fucking little telescope
You know what it looked
jutting
like?
out from
You know what
it.
it looked like?
A land speeder from Star Wars?
No. It looked like the Scooty Puff Jr. from Futurama.
There you go.
For me, it kind of reminded me of like the mongoose wannabe from Destiny that you ride.
God.
Yeah, so we get introduced to Lucky and
Lane, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Were you referring that to me in that group text? When I said I'll be watching everything today, and then you just wrote, "You're gonna hate Lucky, I know it."
No, that was Gar. That
Okay.
was for Gar.
Oh, I thought it was for Cel.
No, that was
See,
for
no,
Gar.
but look, can you see?
I thought the prom was tomorrow.
Oh, but you can see why I would have thought that though about for Lucky.
Oh, I know you
because
hate him.
I don't. No. Let me I want to make my point clear here. Alright? I may just be a
Settle
simple.
in,
I may just be a simple country lawyer, but. No. Okay, here's the thing. I've made it very clear in the past. I don't like Red Rangers who are the ones I hate the most are the broody ones. I don't care about broodiness. It's why I don't like Jessica Jones, the show. Okay.
I do enough brooding on my own. I don't need to see it in the shows.
Yeah, I don't. That's right, America. Come and get me. Anyways, but second, I don't like dumb Red Rangers.
Yeah.
This guy, I feel like he's going to not grow on me.
Here's the thing.
Let me finish. Here's the thing. In this, he was acting dumb Red Ranger. The reason I don't hate him, he is funny.
Yeah.
I was legitimately laughing at him.
Well, let's talk about what happens in the rest of the episode.
Yeah,
Then we'll do a
That's
character
right.
analysis.
Laughing at him.
sorry,
Yeah.
what he was doing. Anyways, yes.
So we quickly see a shot of Orion, the spaceship that all their Zords are in, and Raptor 283.
You mean Geodude?
Yeah, Space Geodude with a Zeus statue sticking out of it. And then Raptor 283, who will become the Pink
it's
Ranger.
Probably
No.
Jupiter, not
No,
Zeus.
you do understand the 283, right?
No.
Hang on. 283 is meant to be a Japanese pun with her name, Tsubasa, which is wing in Japanese.
I like how
Oh.
That's why she has the wings.
Oh.
Raptor wings.
Wait, what was the second one? Ba? Isn't 8 Hachi?
Tsubasa.
Where does Ba come from? 8 is Hachi.
I have no idea. I got it from the wiki, and I tried to double check it with a
Similar
Japanese
looking
student.
character. The only difference is a little symbol tacked on to the top
Or
corner.
I could just ask Raven, but
So her name is Raptor Wing.
yeah,
Yeah.
which basically means bird of prey wing. Okay.
Sure.
she is a mother.
Yeah.
And you know what else I noticed looking at her for the first time? She has like gauges on her head and like her like hair thing.
It's
She
for the
has-
suit actor to see.
And she has a little circle on her
She had the
nose.
fucking like the Splatoon hair.
I was just thinking it looked like an inkling thing.
Yeah, that's what I honestly thought it was.
Japan
Voice-
DLC for
and she-
Splatoon.
and again,
for
yeah,
Splatoon
she's,
2.
and again, she's voiced by Gokai Yellow, and she does an amazing job acting all like cute and like.
Well, that's
her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
If I didn't know it was her, I wouldn't have recognized her voice.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happens next? Red, well, not
Red's
Red.
like, "You
Sorry,
guys are
not
awesome.
Red.
I'm joining you guys.
Well, yeah, no, he accidentally crashes his bike into a bunch of the mooks when they're like the Kyurangers are rescuing other aliens.
I just love how he literally like crashes immediately into the front and just scrapes right through them and clears a path.
Yep.
Nailed it. They even say, "Oh, there's a path now. Let's go."
And the mooks are just standing there, not knowing what the fuck to do.
Much
So,
like in
as-
Godzilla 1998.
So as everyone knows, he says it fucking 9 times through the entire
I
episode.
actually had to watch it a separate time just to take a solid count, and he says, "You're so lucky!"
Yeah.
9 times!
Yes, and I have come to really love this catchphrase.
That's like 5 more times than when they showed Kiria's death in the episode right after his death.
Has there ever been a catchphrase you didn't like, Lane? Just curious.
Moe Tekita?
Moe Tekita.
You said that all the time!
Yeah, but that was just because it was funny.
Okay. So, at
Is
that...
it?
What can Brown do for
But
you?
yes, I am bringing back the counter, ladies and gentlemen, so I will be keeping a count and tabs on how many times he says Yosha Lucky throughout this
Keep it on
entire
Google
fucking
Drive,
show.
that way you don't forget it.
Yeah.
I will.
So
I'll keep it on my notes.
So Lucky sees the Kyurangers and says, "Fuck it, I want to be one." And then we get the opening sequence.
No, but okay, I want to make mention of like all the lucky things that he does throughout this. So it was lucky that like he plowed through those mooks so that they could get through to save the aliens. When he jumped up in excitement or whatever, he punched 2 mooks that were like going for him and like punched them out of the way.
I'm gonna comment on that when we go to character analysis.
Okay, yeah.
But the opening sequence, pretty good.
Oh.
You can definitely see parts where it's laid as a template so that they're going to add in the other Rangers as they get introduced.
It definitely reminds me of the Time Ranger opening, where they don't really, like, emphasize on the Sentai name, but it's more of its own little jingle, like a Heisei Kamen Rider opening.
Yeah.
I love the song, though. Lucky Star's really grown on me. Like, I really love the theme.
The only time the opening actually says Kyuranger is in like the little between lines part, which is why one of the reasons why our bumper for talking about Kyuranger is the ending.
Yeah,
we'll talk about the ending when we get to it.
Yep.
You better.
Oh.
The gun's not here, so I can't find the gun. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
So after the opening, we cut to the inside of the Orion.
And Lucky's eating Spada's food.
Because we have to establish that he is a chef.
It was
Grazie.
Yeah, he's like, grazie! He's like, yeah, I'm gonna make the best food in space. And then he's like, aren't you lucky? He's like, how'd you know my name? I'm lucky. Oh, by the way, they say the word lucky 14 times in the episode.
I only care about doing a counter of his stupid catchphrase.
Yeah.
They mention that apparently he comes from somewhere called Ruse, which is not clear if that's the star system, the planet, or city, whatever. But we'll
or
find
Jack
out eventually.
Nicholson's, hangout place.
Sure.
Why not?
But apparently he just wants to go see the edge of the galaxy.
He's Luffy.
Yeah.
He is Luffy.
Let's just address it. He is Luffy.
He's Luffy.
And we have Sanji. And Zoro.
Yeah, Garu's voice
Fuck!
Zoro.
It's One Piece in space!
Yay! Yeah, because 9 members, like the Straw
It's gonna
Hats.
go on forever.
No more Sentai after this. It's just gonna keep going.
If anyone didn't know, I'm a huge One Piece fan. So.
Guys,
There's a robot.
guys, I got the perfect idea for the Power Rangers adaptation. Power Rangers Legendary Defender. I'll explain that later.
Oh
Sure.
God, yeah.
Let's talk real quick about how there was a balls joke in that shot. Where they're like, oh yeah, you have to find your Q-Tama so you can become a ranger.
No, he's
Find
like,
my
I will
balls.
join you guys. So you have a Q-Tama?
No!
No!
That was fun.
Find one.
Yeah.
What is that?
Be right back! Swipes the Seiza Blaster and bails. But not before that joke I was mentioning where he's like, instead of Q-Tama, he says Tama-Tama, which means his balls.
Yeah.
Kid show!
Gotta find those Dragon Balls.
Lion balls.
He makes a mention to Champ. He's like, that's interesting. A robot weightlifting. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're a
You're a robot. Why do you need to lift weights? But I think Champ just, like, it's just a thing he likes to do.
Why does God need a starship?
He just, every time he pumps iron, he, like, manually reprograms himself so that he's stronger.
Could be.
He just does it because he thinks it's funny.
Or follow me here.
Champ's
Could be
cool.
That, because he's the tough guy, they need to, show him weightlifting.
Which is funny because in the superhero time bumpers after, you see Paradox trying to lift Champ's weight and failing.
So we get to introduce to one of the generals of Jark Matter.
By the way,
I still can't stand that
Hang
name.
on. His
more
name
like
is
Jerk Matter.
His name is General Edron.
Eladron.
Eladron.
Energon.
Energon.
The ship that they're flying in, this is the first ship we've ever seen, and already it's more extravagant than the Gigant Horse from Gokaiger.
I love this ship.
It's gorgeous.
It's really cool looking.
It reminded me of the gear.
Sounds like you were
Pokemon.
drunk. This
Black
ship
and
is really cool.
Clang, clang.
Yeah, Clank.
Yeah.
The clank!
The clamps!
Clips!
So apparently the leader of Jark Matter as a space shogunate,
Don
Armage.
Armage.
Get it? Because it's Armageddon backwards, kind of. I realized that the first time I watched it, and I didn't say anything because I wanted to tell you all.
Oh,
the show.
it's not Armageddon backwards. It's Ermgerd backwards.
This hologram shows up.
I camera nod.
I also noticed something odd about him. So he kind of like used some dark energy to like force the general guy back. Dark matter. What's the name for it? Dark? That's what it was like Japanese word.
Jaku, which means evil.
Who does that remind you of?
Jesus?
You know,
Get
a
out?
certain emperor from
Emperor
Kyuranger.
Zet?
Palpatine?
Yeah, I think it's Emperor Zet in disguise. So when he got
Not
you
the
know,
first Tokyuger nod in the show.
so instead of being sent into forever darkness or the light or wherever the fuck he went in Tokyuger, he got sent to space, and then he decided, I'm gonna form my own empire and take over the universe.
Again.
Lane, I wish I could purchase the chemical highs that you produce naturally.
Can you bottle that shit?
That shit would make the frogs gay.
So Lucky, on his search for the Q-Tower,
Good side joke.
randomly decides to go down to planet, depending on your sub, Jagu Jagu or Jug Jug.
I like playing Jug Jug.
No, I rather prefer the term Yubnub or Yubnub.
So apparently Raptor fixed Lucky's bike, space bike, but apparently not good enough.
No,
It
you know what
ran
it
out
is?
of gas.
No, you know what it is?
Ran out of space gas.
No, she did fix it, but remember, Lucky is the character who will bullshit his way to getting what he needs, and he ended up exactly where he needed to end
You
up.
know what it was?
true.
Lane, he wanted to use the hyperdrive, and it didn't work. They told me they fixed it. They told me they fixed it.
Promise me they fixed it! It's not my fault! Just getting pushed by Chewie.
No. You could say it's Tama.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Why you?
So the bike straight up explodes as he lands on the planet.
And he's like, she didn't fix it!
Whoa!
And then lands.
He lands, and again leads to a great joke actually, where he
This
just like
is a
someone bends over him, and you see a Q globe, and he's just like, "Oh hey, I need that."
And
Wow.
it's my boy Garu.
Just,
Hi.
I imagine in my head an alternate timeline where he actually grabs it and becomes Okami Blue.
Jesus Christ, Toei listens to us. There is a wolf alien in this show. God damn it, Toei!
Yep.
Raymond,
No.
get rid of the hat.
A
No,
wolf alien voiced by Zara.
no, you know who he is? He's a human.
No. No, if you want to compare him to anything, Knuckles the Echidna.
A little bit. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't chuckle.
I was like, "There's a fucking wolf alien."
No, I'll get
No
into
one
my,
understands, but
I'll get
us.
into my analysis
It's
of
a
Garu.
it's
when
a
we
cat
get there.
stranger
We'll get there when
But,
we get there.
It's a Cat
So-
Stranger game thing.
So a quick description, Garu, you find out like he's the last of his race, and
Surprise,
because
surprise.
he was defeated by dark matter.
Big hyphen quotes.
Because
Last
we're gonna
of
be
his
pull-
race.
We're gonna be
But-
pulling a Doggy Kruger, I'm
but-
sure.
Like we predicted that's how his story was going to be, but because he's the last of his race and he got his race got destroyed by dark matter, he's lost the will to fight, and now he's sort of a coward. And Lucky, being the fucking badass motherfucker that he is, kind of like beat him senseless into being, no, you have to fight. That is more than a reason to fight. You need to get off your fucking ass and fight.
Can we talk about how nice Garu's house was?
Yeah.
Yes,
It was actually a really
Yeah,
nice
man.
house.
Hey, you got a nice place going on
Hey,
here, guys.
Gar, what do you do for a living? I'm a librarian. Oh.
You know what actually
The place did look like a library.
no.
It looked like a cafe.
Now, this is what bothers
Kind of.
me.
A library
Is
cafe.
Jug Jug his home planet, or did he just stumble his way onto there?
Well, I mean, we see shots of them fighting, and we don't see any sort of spaceship for him to have traveled between planets. So
Okay,
I think it's safe to say that either that is his home planet, or that's just where the battle ended up, and he didn't have
I
anywhere to go.
think it's
Okay.
more of that's where he retreated to. Because it
May-
looks like
maybe.
a peaceful
We
planet.
may never know.
It was cool. It was funny though that like Lucky's just like, yeah, you know what? I know I'm stronger than you because you're a coward and you're gonna die before me. So I'm just like, wow.
Hey, bitch, out! How do I get off this planet? My ride broke. Can I
Mic
join you
drop.
guys? Just
so
keep
then
walking down the beach.
Just another alternate timeline. Lucky and Garu living together. I smell a sitcom.
so then Dark Matter shows up and they're trying to like destroy the planet or whatever, fight the Kyurangers.
Garu and Lucky fighting evil.
Garu and Lucky fighting evil.
I get it.
Gar's been watching Community.
Oh, I fucking
Okay.
love
Have
Community. Yeah.
Good boy.
You love the paintball episodes.
I fucking love the paintball
The
episodes.
best ones.
Anyways,
So,
So Elizon shows
Hami's
up.
champ and Spada transform, and they start fighting and shit like that. And then Lucky decides he's gonna help out, and then tries fighting. And Garu's trying to stop him, going, "No, don't!" And then the general guy notices Lucky. And he's like, "Oh, look at this insects!
It's the twerp.
Here, get rid of them." So they send out ships or whatever like that. Lucky grabs onto one.
And they actually do the most sensible
They
way
Star-Lord
to
him.
Fling him into
Drag his ass
space.
Yeah, they pull a Star-Lord with them.
You can't breathe in space.
And you also can't freeze in space.
Apparently.
Wait,
No.
Oh, you just explode.
Wait.
No.
Oh,
You
no?
just die.
Oh, okay.
what?
Okay, sorry.
Magic school bus, you lied
Science
to me.
with Saga. Okay, first of all, if a kid took off his helmet on Pluto, he'd die instantly of exposure, but not because... Here's the thing. There's no air in space, so the water molecules don't have the oxygen needed to freeze. You'll die in space, but because your lungs will explode after about 30 seconds.
That's why, honestly, Star Trek is like the new Star Trek movies have shown like the best example of just you fly out into space, you're dead.
There's no
That's
time.
it. That's it.
To quote the best title ever from Gravity, space sucks.
It does suck.
So
No,
then,
wait, no, it doesn't.
Space sucks.
No. You don't get sucked into space. You get blown into space.
Blow space.
There is actually a difference.
Space blows!
There you go.
Space blowjob.
That's the name of the episode.
How-
Space blows.
How is there no oxygen in space, but there's still wind in space?
There isn't wind!
There's nothing. That's
But
why,
you
like,
said
when you see the
blows.
American flag, it's just
That's what I
floating
mean.
there.
You get blown by
You
all
get
the
blown
air that
out
was.
by the air that's being pushed.
Yeah, you get pushed out into space.
You get pushed out, so you're blown out into space. The space doesn't you out.
Simpsons lied to me.
Science!
You would like to
Simpsons
get
lied to me.
getting
Simpsons
blown
lied
up.
No, if anything, Magic School Bus lied to me.
With the
Really?
frizz? No way!
Oh!
This is why I love it.
I did
when
like
just
how
the
no,
pilot
sorry,
was-
just no. This is actually where Magic School Bus comes in and actually covers their ass. I'm not even kidding. I remember that. Remember those little segments after?
Yes.
Yeah,
With the
where like they would
producer.
actually
With
go
the
into the
random
real
black guy.
science
Yeah.
of it all, and he even said like, "Well, what would happen if you took off your helmet? It'd be worse than just you get a cold, kid."
So then Lucky's
He
like
was
thinking.
black, right?
Yes.
So Lucky's thinking to himself, like, no, I'm not gonna die before I become a Kyuranger. I'm going to be a Kyuranger. And then just literally wills his Kyutama to happen because apparently he was in front of the Leo constellation.
Yeah.
Or rather, the meteors from the Leo constellation.
Wow.
are coming at him.
I knew that the Red Lost Galaxy Ranger was popular, but I didn't know he got his own constellation.
It's the constellation
then
named after
which-
the
Ah,
person.
Into
that's
which-
funny on multiple levels.
into which Ichi and I agree, holy fuck, is the greatest henshin sequence of a Red Ranger ever.
I challenge everyone listening to find me a more badass first henshin than riding into a planet from space on a fucking meteor storm while transforming.
Welgar, you're the Sentai Encyclopedia.
Are you about to say Shinken Red? Because that's not that awesome.
She can run episode 1.
I mean, he did kind of come in really cool, but no, nothing beats Lucky's fucking transformation. Holy shit.
But you guys didn't get the inside joke, though, of it.
Explain it then.
He's riding on a meteor. The meteor's hot. What you could say, it's blazing. He's a lion. Blazing lion. Gal Ranger reference.
There you go.
That's reaching a little far, I think.
Iron Bison! I'm sorry.
We do have a Black Bull Ranger.
Yeah, and he just...
Which, another Gal Ranger reference, because Black Bull is the Japanese name of Magna Defender.
Gal Block.
Oh, then I'm thinking of Lost Galaxy.
You're thinking of
You're
the
thinking of
Defender.
Gingaman with Bull.
Gigaman, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
See, they reference both of them.
Okay.
Little known fact: bulls aren't actually.
Oh, fuck.
I'm kidding.
Science
so
Type Saga.
So then Lucky like transforms. He does his thing, which is he's the superstar Shishi Red, and I actually
As more meteors fall behind him.
and destroy like a shit ton of mooks in the process.
Yeah!
So then he summons the Q sword, and he
Out of nowhere.
It just comes with the power set.
What's cool is it looks like the toy before he like
Yeah.
they did like a
It
Xeranos.
was the toy commercial.
Yeah. No, I at first thought it went
Yeah.
to the toy commercial, and then it just shows him wielding it. I'm like,
It's
whoa,
got that,
whoa,
It's got
okay.
that shitty space background from when he was riding in the spaceship, so it kind of looks like a toy commercial.
Hey, we'll send you the suit and we'll send you the toy. Do both at the same time. Thanks.
Yeah.
I love when they just put the Kyutama in the weapon and it just goes, Galaxy!
That's a weird call out for a final
Well, because
attack.
you know what? Because Galaxy's fucking huge,
Why
so
not-
the attack is
Why
huge.
not
Sure.
Genga? Because Japanese were...
So, in addition to Red's Q Sword, we also see Oshi Black's Q Axe, Chameleon Green's Q Rapier, and Kachiki
you
Yellow's
say
Q
rapier?
Slasher. Rapier.
Yeah, that's
As
a
in
sword.
a fencing
It's
sword.
a type of sword.
But what's weird is, like, we see Okami Blue in this episode, but we don't get to see him use his Q Claw.
Which is okay.
Because it's fun. He drags his enemies
Yeah,
everywhere.
okay. So, like...
Lane forgot who the suit actor was, in which I had to remind him it's Zuo Lion from Zoojer,
Yeah.
in which Lane's starting to click in. Both of his favorite Rangers so far in the last 2 years are, like, done by the same suit actor.
Yeah, because I noticed that I reminded me of Zoo Lion's fighting style.
Something we noticed when Garu, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna fight after all on Henshin's. When he takes his pose as the sequence is happening, his feet are pointed, he has 1 foot forward, and then in the actual sequence, they're flipped around.
Yeah, so I think that was just, might have been the suit actor's mistake, where just, like, so they might do
It's
it.
gonna happen, guys.
Yep.
But, yes.
Continuity error to this. There was only one Seiza Blaster in the suitcase. When Garu opened it, there are 2.
I also,
Maybe they decided to bring an extra one in case they found another member.
Also,
Right,
they did note. I did notice that when he picked up the Seiza Blaster, it was like looked like the toy. So, because like the handles, the black handle that they hold, like outwards from the morpher, it's underneath the Seiza Blaster. But when they hold it, it's like stretched out. So that's just the thing I noticed. I love Okami Blue's fighting style. It's fucking great. He just like
Flips and rolls
flips
for
around,
days.
drags people on the ground, and then like I think him and Champ are just gonna be like buddies.
This isn't
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
It's like, wow, so you finally, I guess you just need to want to fight to have activate your Q-Tama. What's your name, by the way? He's like, Garuda!
Garuda!
And he's
Actually-
the Beast Star, so...
Let me rephrase that. It's not Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Because in Tim Burton's version of Planet of the Apes, they would, like, jump up into the air and, like, toss each other.
I like that.
Sleep. I was gonna say, I like Garu. I think he's cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
But I do think they rushed it a little.
Yeah,
I think he
That-
should have had his own episode.
yeah, and the only reason they did is to get the Megazord in episode 1.
But like that's the thing. You don't need to have it.
I mean, like,
Go Busters waited 5 episodes.
Go
to get the
Busters had
Megazord.
a Battle Zord that was in the first few episodes.
Well, yeah, because they did Sentai tradition. 6 episodes, then we get Megazord.
Like
But-
I'm okay with you having a team.
But yeah, I agree, and a lot of people are also saying that yes, this episode was rushed on Lucky and Garu's development simply for the excuse
Like,
of having the
seriously.
Megazord.
So
Good-
Kyuranger, Ninja, Zoojer, and now Kyuranger. All first episodes now having the Megazord already.
It's not.
Gotta sell the toys,
Guys,
That's
it's
what it
not
is.
something you have to like. That's unfortunately the problem. Yeah, like you guys don't need to have that in the first episode. Like we'd be neat to see.
Which is funny because before they actually formed the Megazord, they pulled what I consider to be a reference to Shoutmon Cross 3 from Digimon Cross Wars, where
Here's the
I'm
upper
sure
body.
that's
We
what
don't
that
have
was.
legs yet.
yeah,
That was great. I did like that. How they like nope,
Just
not
floating
here
in
yet.
Space.
and then oh no, we're gonna crash! They literally fall into the legs.
I love that. I actually love that, and I really liked how it was Garu. What's his name? The bull.
Champ.
Champ. That's it. I loved how like back on like whatever planet it was
Jug.
Yeah, they're like just it's the 2 animal guys. They're fighting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, they're probably gonna have like a buddy.
You're gonna have a bromance.
It's
Yeah.
the non-humans.
It's because he's a full robot, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a robot bull.
I want to say like cyborg kind of.
Well, cyborg implies he has organic parts too.
Well, I mean, he is pumping iron, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
and
he
he has
is.
blood.
We'll
inside
find
him.
out when he gets his episode.
I guess.
If he does get it.
No, because
What do
we
you
are
mean? They're all
we're
gonna
gonna
get
get
their own
origin stories
Yeah.
about why they join, how they join.
Yeah, we're gonna find out more about Hami's spot on Champ.
It was funny too how like Lucky using his dumb luck again. Like he's like, oh, I want to do the spaceship thing too, and like got thrown back by something and just accidentally pushed his hand to the left or whatever to activate his Zord.
And continuing his streak of stupid bullshit success, the Lion Voyager just happened to be nearby.
Shishi Voyager. I love it. I love how the thing says
I'm willing to
Voyager.
accept that the Okami Voyager was there because Garu was there and the Q-Tama was there, so it's safe to assume that's where everything came from. But the Q-Tama for Shishi literally came out of like his heart / space. But for the Lion Voyager to also be there,
Space volcano.
We're gonna have a whole year of him pulling bullshit success.
And
like
I
this.
am totally okay with that.
You know what? I kind of am too.
Yeah, just he's been pulling off
I'm
so
gonna
much
be bitter
bullshit.
about some stuff like this with the Zord, but like, you know what? That's so stupid and awesome at the same time. I'm gonna give it a pass.
Yep. So actually, seeing Kyuranger like in full motion, I actually really
AKA
like the Megazord.
AKA Voltron because of
Okay, let me address it.
Yeah.
You got the red lion. You got green, yellow, black, blue, and you got the female piloting their ship. Those are the colors of Voltron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're in space.
I got
And they're in space fighting an intergalactic empire like Lord Zarkon.
Take your pills. I was gonna say, yeah, this
Fucking
is
Volt.
the first Megazord in a while that I actually kind of like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the Uchuu one just because I didn't like the motif of the cube.
It did get old pretty quick.
I did not like the ninja ones. It was way too random.
Yeah.
And other than the hit, like them sitting in it, which was a funny idea there. Do I need to talk about Kyuranger?
No.
So yeah, first one in a while. Actually, I like the orb motif. Works for me.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? You
They're
know
like
how you
ball
saw
joints.
it like you know how you saw like each one light up and then it's like Kyuranger? The toy does that.
Oh, yeah.
The toy has electronics and you can like put them
Oh,
in.
I
and it
also
goes,
loved-
"Wah, wah, wah, wah."
When they form the Megazord, they actually have to spin around.
Yeah. I did.
And maybe it was just me.
It was weird to conceptualize, but seeing the actual Kyutama cockpits, I really, really liked them. And
Yeah.
the screens and the backdrops
Yeah.
inside it
They're
are
really
all
cool.
so cool, and the control schemes are amazing.
Now, was this just me? When the orbs chucked into place and they started to spin, could you hear the people inside go, "Oh"?
A little bit.
I thought I heard that.
It just the fuck.
No, yeah. "Oh."
Well, I know like Lucky was like, "Oh, Suge!" Like he's super.
I really like the design of this
And
one.
it's the first time
And
since Go Busters where
We'll
they
talk more
combine
about that in a
that
bit.
Yeah, and the coolest thing about the design of this Megazord is, you know how each of them lights up?
Yeah.
It's like it's forming its own constellation.
And then I love it just going
Go your room.
Kyuranger.
You're fired.
So, yeah, they do Megazord shenanigans.
They do Super Galaxy, which I fucking love. Super
Which-
Galaxy.
We get
Not
some.
only defeat the
They
giant grunt.
Their swing is so wide that they cut the surface of the planetoid they're standing on and just drop him in.
It was an ice moon. It was literally a fucking ice moon.
It was the ice planet of Hoth.
Something interesting that I noted during the battle, and this is okay because I know the toy can do it. If you notice certain shots of the Kajiki Voyager, the sword is pointing out like the swordfish, and in other shots it's holding the blade outwards like it's actually holding a sword.
Uh-huh.
I know the toy can do this because that's how the face of it becomes the foot.
Yep.
So that was really interesting to note.
You know what's funny though about that? This is a neat thing. The 88 constellations they're talking about and everything, they're all real.
Yeah.
Those are the real 88
They're all
constellations.
based on real constellations.
Here's the funny thing. Spada's constellation he's doing is Dorado.
Yeah.
Right? Which, granted, can be used as a swordfish, but most call it the dolphin fish.
Okay.
But I think they just wanted that sword motif.
Maybe maybe we'll see one that is a dolphin.
Which is
No,
why
not a dolphin fish.
Which is why in the
I'll show you what that was.
in the overtime subs they actually dubbed him to Dorado Yellow, and then Taurus Black and Lupus Blue and Leo Red. Which
one of these fish.
I don't know.
A fish.
Those are pretty famous fish.
And the thing is, like, I'm not gonna get too much into the whole sub versus sub thing, but general rule of thumb for subtitling is you don't translate proper names. For reference, see Ryoma Warring. Now I know Overtime was the one who did that, but that's an example of what you don't do. What you
Correction,
do is
it was actually Acer subs. Overtime did not actually sub Kamen.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Have you guys ever seen? And again, this is just a funny thing. Have you ever seen the Chameleon constellation in practice? Okay. What's great about now this is the thing about constellations in general. They're bullshit.
Yeah.
They don't look like how we think. Humans are just like that. We like to see patterns in things.
Mm-hmm.
We look at the night sky and we see which things that are in fact random, and we say that looks like a lion.
And that
No,
looks
it
like
doesn't.
That looks like a cease and desist.
But anyway, the chameleon constellation, though, here's the thing. Most constellations are simpler than you think. They're just lines and
The
dots.
Big Dipper, for
I
example.
want to fucking know how someone looked at this and said, that's a chameleon.
It looks like the face of a lizard that's been stretched out, and like the opening is where its lips are.
What the hell?
If anything, that looks like a fish.
Right?
Kinda.
Who the hell looked at that and went chameleon?
Make sure you put that in the episode.
Go.
What the fuck were we just talking about?
So then Lucky
so
and
basically-
Garu don fucking badass looking jackets.
Which you
Oh,
can,
I love that.
which by the way, we found a group that's actually on Facebook. We found a group that's actually making and selling those jackets. Not official merchandise by any means,
like
but
legit jackets
Yeah.
or shirts that are designed like
They're
that.
jackets. yeah. They're also doing a bunch of Exade and Zoodra
I
themed
need
shirts.
a jacket.
They're $400, so have fun.
I think the name of the
Step
group.
1, get in shape.
I
Step
think-
2, buy a jacket.
I think the name of the group is Just Epic Stuff, something like that.
Something like
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah,
Link
and,
will be in descriptions.
and like
Right.
Lucky, you can see he's like having a lot of fun, just being like ha ha ha, like yay, and
Yeah.
like Champ has this thing where he's like, all right, everyone, 1, 2, 3, and then he goes like Mo.
Fuck you, Petrus
No,
Planky.
it's
I
not
said it's
Mo.
not a chameleon.
It's moo.
No, but they in
He
Japan,
moved.
in Japan they say Mo.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be a moo because he's a bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moo.
I like that. They did like have like all three of their catchphrases all at once.
Yeah.
And
Grrr.
then,
And then we
cut
get-
to not Cantina, where we see future Silver Ranger and Gold Ranger,
Balance and Nagare.
and already seeing
in
that
a-
they have
in a-
bounties on their
In a
head.
50s diner in space.
Hey, if Attack of the Clones taught us anything, it's that there can be a 50 diner in space. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying it can happen.
All right, that did happen.
So
in Attack of
then,
the Clones.
So yeah, and then they see like the wanted poster of like the 5 Kyurangers or whatever. Like
That was fast.
And on the left, yeah. No, you know what?
This is One Piece.
Do you know what it would have been cool to see? I wish they would have had like the old like posters of the Gokaigers. That would have been.
That would have been a
great.
nice Easter
That
egg.
would've been a
Yeah.
nice little Easter egg.
Oh, you know what would have been a great Easter egg though? Like if just now this is really digging because it's kind of like a bar in space. They have like wanted posters of like the in space Power Rangers like are in space because there were a lot of
Yeah.
rewatching that show. There's a lot of bars in space.
In Lost Galaxy, Terra Venture
Oh,
had a bar.
The
on it.
greatest thing though is like how like again just because now it's an American show they're not allowed to say alcohol so you get like fucking
Wait, wait.
Dark Honda saying I'm buying you the best juice you've ever had.
Wait a minute, you cannot say alcohol
No,
in the kids show or just
No.
in shows?
in kids shows.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So, the funny thing that we were saying is when they show the shot of the wanted poster, there's another poster next to it that looks like some sort of bluish bear creature.
Bears!
And we're like, Koguma Sky Blue?
No, you see the bear one? See Christopher
Yeah,
Walken
there's
show
going to
up?
be a Blue Ranger based off Ursa Minor and Major.
And
He's literally a kid that turns into an adult.
he Justins.
He Beetleborg.
I'm fine with that.
I know, I like it. I'm like, yay, a good Blue Ranger!
And then the mentor is going to be the Purple Dragon Ranger.
Yep. The Pimp Ranger, if you listen to last week's...
Voiced
extra.
by Trafalgar Law, by the way.
You know what's great?
Rumpo.
Like you just reminded me. I just watched the episode of In Space where like Justin came back. Like
Yeah.
they had the crossover with
Oh,
him.
Race
Yep.
into Space.
Yeah,
No.
and there's this really funny exchange between him and TJ. Like I'm the Blue Ranger now. Looks good on you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And
Inside
then
thought, son of a bitch.
And then...
we get the ending theme.
Oh my god.
I want to say something. Y'all know me. I don't much care for these ending themes. They annoy me. They're too silly. I fucking love this one.
Right?
It is addictive. It's seeping into
I
all of our
probably
brains.
listened
I was
to it more than like 50
literally-
times.
I mean, at first I was like, okay, I'll just... I gave it a shot at first because I just was like, okay, I'll watch it. Just because that way I can talk about it later. I found myself doing this.
The dance.
I started doing it.
Q, Q, tama, 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 Q, Q,
You know me, I don't like ending themes. They're too silly for me, but I really like this.
So much to the point that someone did like the meme where it's like every time they say Q, it goes faster. So someone did that, which is
The
fucking
minute
hilarious.
it hit the chorus, the song was over.
Yeah.
Wait, no, shouldn't they be, every time they say Q, the entire B movie plays?
God.
No!
Okay, have you seen the film theory on like one
Yes,
of those
I have it.
videos?
It's like
I watched
85 octillion years.
I watched a bit of the I watched a bit of the 8-hour one. So.
No. So yes,
And someone also made a fan-made version where they took a bunch of different Sentai endings, like to the dancing, and just like synced it to the song. And
pretty
it was
well,
fucking
I almost,
great.
although I almost feel like the entire genesis of this show now was like what the producers of Sentai, like his 12-year-old daughter was playing with that like app on their phone that makes like the world a sphere, like your picture's a sphere world.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, Daddy, look, it's brilliant.
No, I love.
I actually really liked that effect they did. It's put to good use. I
How
think.
would you do that?
It's just an app you can.
And then they
Is it like a legit app?
Yeah.
and during like the actual song, whatever. Like
Sorry,
you see,
hold on.
like,
There is a way to do it with a camera too, but I have no idea how they did it in the show.
We should go back to school and learn.
I know how. No, I
You
knew.
gotta go back.
There is a type of. I'm saying I don't know what
Back
they
to
did.
school again.
And what's cool is during like the ending or whatever, they show like 2 Kyurangers in like the bottom corners,
So you can learn how to
so you can
dance.
to show how to learn how to do the dance. So.
Okay.
I'm surprised that this dance has what I meant to say is this dance has a surprising amount of thrusting movement.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Holy shit, guys!
Kid show.
Like just like
Train ain't got no brakes.
Seeing Garu do it was super funny.
Wait,
And
I'm
you
doing
know
it right
next
now.
week we're gonna see Balance and Naga.
oh no, I'm just picturing now because there's gonna be like those like live performances they're gonna
Oh
do.
yeah.
You're gonna have a bunch of kids thrusting.
Yeah, at Hammy.
I love during the opening where you see Tenbin Golan like with Silver, and he's just like he does like this kind of like like little skip while like shooting or whatever his crossbow, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, he's gonna be Balance is gonna be such a fun character.
Yep.
I want to say because y'all know me, I've said that a lot this episode,
Mhm.
where like I don't really pay attention to those like ending credit things,
Mhm.
right? So like it's sort of like next time on whatever.
Yeah, the previews.
Right. Okay. I watched that again for some reason, and I'll admit I'm just an asshole here. Like I didn't know that those guys were going to be the Silver and Gold Rangers. I thought they were like legitimately crooks.
Oh yeah.
So fuck you, show, for proving my point. I was like, oh, are these like bounty hunters or something?
They're like Han
Yes,
Chewie.
I know that's what they are, but I thought like, oh, are these guys going to be like actual villains?
And we see
Oh.
them like spitting on like fucking fountain hose things.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
can't wait
what
to
the
find-
hell's that all about?
I can't wait for context on that.
Have
Oh.
you guys never seen a live performance like that?
No,
No.
that's probably a thing.
The funny thing is, like in the opening sequence, Balance is doing that shot.
Yeah, so I think
Um,
Balance is just a really showy motherfucker.
No, they didn't put the suit actor in. They just put a mannequin in with the suit actor.
And just let it walk.
Right.
Wacky,
Go.
wacky, waiting arm, inflatable arm, flailing
you
tube.
know what I hope Balance ends up being?
C-3PO.
No.
God, no.
Has kind of his name too. I hope he ends up being like the neutral people from Futurama. I have no opinion on
Well,
this.
apparently that's
Naga
what-
Ray.
apparently
Oh, by
it's
the
from
way,
Naga Ray.
just I fucking love how you ever see like any clip of like neutral zone people on YouTube?
No.
How like fans make a point of doing this. It'll be exact same likes and dislikes. So it's like I don't
Oh, yeah,
care
yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, apparently Naga Ray is going to be the quote-unquote emotionless one.
Well, he
know-
is silver.
He's very unpredictable so far, and that's what's scaring me because I don't know what to expect from this character.
That
Oh, he's the
creepy
snake
face.
I'm either gonna love or hate him.
That creepy smile of his.
Yeah. I just love that someone has already memed that shot of him from the opening where he like taps his head and it's the meme is just like, can't ruin the first episode if you're not in it.
That's a meme I'm enjoying.
I love it.
And in the
Can't heal Sora if he's already dead.
and in the preview, we got to see like apparently like Okami Blue does like a cool POV shot of him like leaping up at a dude, and I'm just like, that's awesome.
Dave, if you're listening, like our Dave Overkill, if you're listening, I want you to take a picture of yourself doing that image, right? Can't make racial slurs on Castranger if I'm not on it.
Featured topic.
Okay, so now that we've talked about the episode, let's do a little character analysis so far.
I'll go first.
Alright.
Me.
Well,
I choose.
well, what we'll do is we'll talk about each ranger and we'll all give our thoughts.
Before we do that,
Wait, before we start, just remember, whoever goes first, it creates 5 different timelines.
that is true. Before we do that, I want to talk about a couple things.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about that song first of all.
Which song?
The opening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Lucky Star.
It's all right.
I like it.
I don't particularly like or hate it. It's all right.
All right.
I'm waiting for the full version. Until then, no.
I'm waiting for the full version of the ending. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, I mean, the ending, like, again, I can't remember the opening, to be honest, too well. The ending, though, that's in my head.
The opening is
I think that's
like,
the point.
I don't know why I'm bringing it.
Lucky
Was it me, or did it look like they did really good work on the Mooks' helmets, but then really half-assed it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't like the
Yeah,
mooks.
helmet, and then it literally looked like there was like air holes for
Was
the
it
helmet.
just me, or was I seeing Slifer Reds, Obelisk Blues, Raw Yellows? Was that just me?
I didn't see any reds. I saw greens and blues.
Oh, maybe I was
Green,
just...
silver,
They're
and blue
Tron
are the three
colors.
colors.
Interesting.
Though, lazy design... Actually, I'm going to go to my...
Why don't we actually talk, like, in order of how we see them, the main characters? So who was first, Hammy or Spider?
Hammy, Spot, and Champ all show up together.
All right, let's
What?
talk in that order, then. Let's talk... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, why don't we start from, like, Lucky to, like...
Well,
Like,
there's more to say about Lucky, so I'm going to wait on him.
Alright, fair enough.
So, Hammy, let's talk about her.
So I understand that she has already quite an established idol following. I personally
The
don't
actress?
think, yeah, or like even the actress and the character, kind of.
okay.
Everyone's just sort of latched onto her, and like, she's not that cute, but I guess she's like the cutest of the cast. When there's only two females and one of them is not human.
I honestly find her annoying.
I honestly...
that whole just like,
Like- is she
like
gonna
just
be-
mocking.
Is that going to be her
people.
thing where she just giggles at people
I
when they
think
do
that's going to
stupid
be her
shit?
thing where she laughs at people.
Because I mean, like, it's
That's
the chameleon,
annoying.
the tongue, so she's going
she's
to laugh
my
at
kinda
people.
girl.
That's
She
annoying.
probably- she
That's
probably-
super annoying.
You know what I never realized?
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
She probably has a dark past in which she always, like, makes herself smile or, like, laugh at others because her whole entire race probably died.
Oh, it's like me.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
That's
Wasn't there
Garu's
some-
job.
wasn't there some bit that we read in the plot synopsis where every one of them were the last survivors of their own systems?
No, that's just Thundercats.
That doesn't preclude this show from doing the same thing.
I have no idea if this is true or not, but I wonder if the fact that her helmet, which has the chameleon tails, which
Actually, no, the bumps on her helmet are the eyes.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah,
And then,
the
like,
eyes. My
where her
point
eye-
is, though, yeah, the tail's on their forehead.
Yeah.
My point is,
No, that's the tongue.
is that the tongue?
Yeah.
I thought it was the tail.
No, if you look at the helmet as a whole,
Yeah,
the
it's the
green
tongue.
parts are the opening of its mouth.
Oh, I guess because no, it just looks like a chameleon's tail. Maybe it's both. Anyway,
It could be both.
the fact that the eyes are here, they really look like Princess Leia hair.
Yeah.
or like headphones, kind of.
But we're going with the space.
No, I know.
So
Or
yeah,
she-
If they were lower down, I would probably agree with you. But maybe that was an
Interesting.
idea.
Interesting.
I don't really have much to say about Hammy. To be honest, I think she's adorable, like because of her height.
Yeah, she's-
Has anyone said like why her name's Hammy?
I would have to look that up.
Is it just because chameleon?
There's no.
Oh yeah, it's Hammy, like the letters HAME from Chameleon.
I guess
I
maybe
don't know.
That's
possibly.
We have no last name yet.
Let's talk about Spada, the Italian stallion. There,
Cooking Daddy.
I like him.
he seems like he's.
I honestly like his food.
He's going to be
Food
making
puns.
cooking puns and Italian lines the whole
he's
show.
the serious one. I want to say.
Not serious. I would go more on the lines of down to earth.
That's it.
What
That's
is
it.
a Gar?
Yes, Gar.
He's my favorite.
Good.
Oh, he's your favorite?
Is it because he's yellow?
No, that's not because. I don't know. Legit from my quotes.
I can't see what's on your phone.
It's not.
I can't read.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm also Yellow Ranger. It seems like he's.
He's reading off a script now, I should say.
Yeah, it's basically from notes I wrote. It seems like he has the most interesting backstory. Why does he cook? How does he cook? Where did he cook? It's all a mystery.
Where did the ingredients come from?
Well, if this is a spaceship, they've got a replicator on board.
Probably.
Fish.
I was gonna
Today's
say
fish is creme de la creme. Enjoy your meal.
he came close to having one of my favorite suit designs, but then I saw the profile.
Yeah.
I don't like that it sticks
yeah,
out that far.
I did say it's not even that it sticks out that far. That I don't have a problem with. But when you look at him from the profile, like aside from the pointing out part, there's nothing else on his helmet. It's
Yeah.
completely just,
which sucks because when you look at him from the front, it's pretty cool looking. I like how
Yeah.
thin it looks like. Again, maybe this is an actual reference to. It looks like Geordi's visor from Star Trek.
Yeah.
I feel like the starfish visor could have been like thicker, like covered
Starfish.
more. Or sorry, swordfish. I feel like I meant like the star pattern part of the visor could have like been thicker and covered more of the front of it. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, not much to say about him or Hammy. Let's talk about Champ though.
He's badass.
I like Champ.
Champ's a good guy.
I'm looking forward to seeing him actually wrestle and his backstory.
I like his suit is. Here's the thing. It's hard. I've noticed to fuck up a bull suit on Rangers. Like
the wearing his Kyuranger jacket on his shoulder like a matador cape.
that's really
brilliant.
Yeah, no, that's
Love
great.
it.
Here's one thing that I didn't notice from the trailers or images or any of the previews. He has a jaw.
Which
Yeah.
opens and shuts when he talks.
That when he started talking, I'm like, holy shit!
like
I did
he
look
has
it
a
up.
jaw.
I did look it up, by the way. I don't know. Maybe this is just the early things of it all. Apparently, he is an android. He's not a cyborg.
Okay.
So he's
Isn't
full. That's what they are saying now.
Okay.
We don't know where that'll go. But
Well,
as of
so
now, he's an android.
His finisher, Aldebaran Impact, refers to the star Aldebaran, the brightest of the
That's
dark.
all.
so
That's
they-
all of them, by the way.
So they do all have names, because I thought it was odd that only Red actually named his attack.
They all
Regulus
do.
Impact?
I was looking that up too. They all do, and yeah, it's like the brightest star in that
That's
constellation.
a really good idea. Aldebaran, that sounds like a cool attack.
Aldebaran.
Plus, Aldebaran is the name of a town from Ragnarok Online.
It's also close to the planet that was blown up in A New Hope.
Yeah.
Alderaan?
Oh,
Alderaan came from Aldebaran. I get it.
Wait, okay, is it Alderaan or Alderaan?
It's Alderaan.
It doesn't matter
Oh,
because
it's all
Leia
wrong.
is referred to as Leah in that movie,
It,
so
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're all dead.
Yeah, that's very true.
Too soon, Ichi.
No.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I
Carrie
still,
Fisher,
I
man.
still,
my
I still
God,
go back
who
to,
cares?
I still go back to my viewing of Rogue One and just seeing Bail Organa. It's going. I'm gonna go back to Alderaan. No!
Don't do it!
You fool!
You foolish fool! But
Don't
yeah,
go.
Champ is gonna be one of those characters who just he's gonna be the Leo of this group. I'm gonna say where he's the fun one. Well, not fun, but like he's like
He's always going to be doing interesting stuff.
yeah.
He's like the old guy.
Plus,
I want to
plus
dub
he's-
over his dialogue with Animating Rage.
He talks a lot about justice, so I expect a lot of really awesome lines from him.
I'm expecting a lot of Batman memes.
Oh my god, yeah!
Okay, now it's time to dub him over with the Crimson Chin.
I was cancelled!
Wishy Black.
I guess we should talk about Lucky now because he was the next one introduced.
Oh.
Can I say my piece on him?
Yes.
Quick? All right, like I said before, I was expecting to go, here we go, another dumbass one. He's funny. I mean, he legitimately made me laugh in this.
Yeah.
So, as long as he can keep that up, I'm not going to mind, so I'm assuming I'm going to start disliking him around episode 4.
Now,
Give
But
it five.
other than that,
Lane, let's do you last, because
Okay.
I know you like him.
okay.
I'm
Raven.
not saying I dislike him by any stretch. Raven's out. I'm not saying I
Red Caster, what did you think of Red Kyuranger?
Fucking
There he goes.
moron.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, moving
Fucking
on.
hate him.
Okay, back to sleep.
Again, I the only reason I'm not hating it right now is because he legitimately made me laugh twice. Once with the oh, so you know what you're doing? Nope. And again when he's just like on the ground, oh hey, I need that. Like that legitimately made me. Maybe that's just the actor is charismatic like that. But yeah, I'm gonna say now this is gonna be a character I'm probably not gonna like.
For me, I interpreted him, based on this episode, as halfway between Daigo, Kyori Red, and Takaharu, Akaninja. Here's the thing. He's loud and spouts catchphrases, much like Takaharu. But, like Daigo from Kyuranger, he succeeds in what he does. The difference is, he doesn't do it on purpose. Where Daigo would accomplish things with actual skill, Lucky just has cosmic imbalance within him that causes shit to just go correctly for him.
He's an alternate timeline of Kamen Rider Deno.
Literally, everything he did in this episode was cosmic interference, and he just fucked his bullshitted his way through every problem that he encountered and succeeded.
Yep.
Literally, there was a shot where he's trying to fight mooks, and the tide comes in and washes them away, and then the last meteor fell on them.
Yep.
Like, okay, you know what?
Yes, they're dead.
I'm gonna give this guy a pass. I don't like the catchphrasing, but I'm gonna give him a pass because this whole show, we're gonna see him cause such stupid, amazing bullshit to happen.
Yep.
So that's me
The
unlucky.
question is, will he ever have a moment like unfortunately the greatest Red Ranger moment has happened. In Magi Ranger, what was his name? Kai or K?
In Mudge Ranger was
Yeah,
Kai.
Kai. When Remember when Kai caught that sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Gar, your thoughts on Lucky?
He reminds me of Daigo from Kyuranger.
Moving on!
Energetic, courageous, and fun to be around. But here's my question, and that's actually the biggest question. How does he not know what dark matter is?
Because he's been cruising through space and he's been so lucky that he never encountered them.
But it's like Han from New Hope. How does he how does he not believe in Jedi or the Force when he sees
Because Lucas didn't care.
But now I'm thinking, like,
The universe is a big fucking place, dude.
It's safe to say that the planet he came from is one of the places dark matter hasn't yet conquered.
So he's actually from Earth.
but throughout
No, he's
the
from
whole
somewhere called Loot.
That's true, yeah.
throughout the whole entire galaxy that they're in, he's never heard of them.
Yeah, they haven't conquered the whole galaxy yet.
According to the intro, they took over like 88 planets or something.
No, that's just how many there. That's how many systems there are, but they haven't conquered all of them yet. That's
Yeah.
why they're still working on places like Planet Krotos.
Here's the thing. I think you're both right. I think they didn't think that far ahead, and I think that's the bullshit excuse they're gonna use.
Yeah, if as.
You're both right,
Yeah.
and we're all wrong.
Also, I kind of want to question who created the Seiza blasters.
Raptor or Ryu or Lonpo.
Yeah, we should talk about her for a quick second before we, because I know Elaine's got a thing to say. She, like, I mean, clearly she's gonna be.
She's
like,
the
bigger.
Ane-san type.
Yeah,
and I think I'm gonna like her.
I like her.
Again, I could not see Inkling.
No, I know. It's really fucked up that Lane Pinkcaster is really attracted to, or like really is enjoying Okami Blue, and I foresee myself enjoying Washi Pink.
She definitely reminds me of Cam from Ninja Storm.
Mm-hmm.
She's like the navigator, the engineer.
Yeah,
Because she
and
fixed his bike, quote unquote.
Anyway, the moment we've all been waiting for.
talking about the villains.
No, Lane, tell us what you think of Lucky.
I love Lucky Star!
He's perfect Red Ranger for the series, and I will explain why. Space is
Let me just get my thesis.
space is big and it's huge, and usually when people go exploring space, they have a determination, excitement, and a sense of adventure. That's exactly what Lucky has. He has a huge sense of adventure. He's super courageous, is willing to do anything and everything just to satisfy his own amusement and stuff. And
Curiosity would be
curiosity, yes, thank you. And just he's so much fun. Like he just he brought all these guys together. He convinced a wolf alien guy to
Garu.
I know. I'm just saying it for joke.
I'm like,
purposes.
did you forget the name of your favorite
Absolutely
ranger?
not. And like he convinced Garu to man up and fight for like the revenge of his people and stuff like that. And just he did all the bullshit luck. I love every single thing he did, and just like I hope it continues on the show. I hope he just goes through so much shit because of all this bullshit dumb luck he has.
Oh, he will.
I love his fucking suit design. Like honestly, it kind of reminds me of like the symbol of whatever the company from Gurren Lagann is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the giant fucking sunglasses.
The Dai Gurren Dan logo.
Yeah,
emblem.
thank you.
The Kamen glasses.
I've never watched
Sure.
Gurren Lagann, so I don't know what
You
it is.
should.
I know I should.
Okay, you were judging me on how to pronounce the name, even though you've never seen it.
Yes.
The difference is he's correct. It's Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know there's a lot of Lucky haters out there. I love his fucking catchphrase. I will never get tired of hearing that every single time he says it.
Can I call him Rusty?
I was tired of it 3 times. in.
I shared a video of just like a couple times that he says in the episode, and then
And
just
that's not even all of them,
and
because
just,
that
and
was
just Arnold
07.
Schwarzenegger from Kindergarten Cop just going, "Shut up!" But no, I love Lucky. Honestly, I think he's going to be another one of my favorite characters in this show, alongside with Garu, and he's perfect for the show. Absolutely perfect.
No, I like your enthusiasm about him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long it takes him to get annoying. Let's talk Garu. You like the fucking guy Toei ripped off from us. That's Canis.
That's a Castranger game thing.
Anyways, I liked Canis. I was honestly thinking that. The way, I'm watching that show, I'm like, oh my god, he's got silver hair.
Love you.
I like Garu.
Yeah, I like Garu a lot too.
Did anyone else like? Again, I understand Garu. That means growl or something.
Yeah.
Roar.
Whatever. Yeah, the white and blue color scheme though. Wow, we're really just going Garurumon on
And
this
he's
one,
got
aren't we?
Slash Garulu from Kiva.
And he's got red and blue eyes.
That means
Like-
he has a twin.
Like, okay, I get it. He's a wolf man, but did his name really have to be Garu? And also he adds Garu and Gari to the end of his
Okay.
sentences?
As a fellow Gar, yes.
Fuck you.
As a
As a
fellow
fellow Gar, yes, Gar.
Are you just gonna start adding Gar to the end of your sentences?
yes,
Gar.
Gar.
Yes,
Arr,
sir.
arr, arr.
It's that's just again kid show thing. Whatever.
I really
Which is really weird that that's the character they do that to when he's like the "No, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone" character.
I really love Garu as well. Okami Blue, like I've said before.
Sorry, that might have been a stipulation actually, that they needed to make him kind of silly, otherwise he might be too intense for kids.
Maybe.
His story, yes, his backstory is super predictable, and it was obviously it was going to be that, but I'm okay with that.
I do have to wonder. Are they actually going to go with? Oh, they actually all are dead. You think they're going to go with like a Wild Force ending on this one, where it's just like
it turns out that there are survivors.
no. With Wild Force, they were dead.
Oh,
Well, since
I
he's
can
the last
see
of
the-
his race, you could say he's the lone wolf.
now there's a number of ways they could go with this.
I wish I had my paintball gun right now.
I predict it's going to be one of two things. It turns out some of them survived, or when they defeat Dark Matter, they'll miraculously revive.
No.
Hope they don't do that.
No.
He's the last
It was like with the finale. It was like in the finale of Zoojer when just Misao sees like the 3 dead Zoomans there for a second, and I was like, "You fucking disappear!" Good.
You watch. It turns out that every planet that Dark Matter conquered, they didn't kill everyone. They captured them and
Finale?
need them to fuel some sort of giant doomsday weapon.
They make the grunts. Why do you think they're so...
Or
Oh
that.
my god!
Could the Endeavors
Oh my
be
God!
reformatted people that they've captured?
Did these guys watch Justice League War?
quickly, Cel, just a quick opinion. What do you think of Okami Blue's suit? Do you like the fur?
I do not.
I'm the only one in this room who likes the fur.
I like the fur trim on
Yeah,
his neck.
the fur on the collar I was okay with.
The pants are silly.
They're giant and baggy,
That's
and
the-
they're probably super uncomfortable in the summer.
I'm not like here's the thing. I think they should, if they're gonna go for it, go for it. The problem is, it looks like someone. I can't believe I'm making this joke in 2017. Who shot the couch? It looks like a fucking couch felt on him. It doesn't look like fur.
I like the suit.
The idea is interesting.
It makes him different and unique from all of them.
But like I said,
He
if
looks
you're
like
gonna
he
go
should-
with a fursuit, go for a fursuit.
He looks like he should be cameoing on Polkaroo.
I can't remember his name in the Sentai, but Daishi from
Rio.
oh, Leo.
yeah.
Rio.
Okay, if you're gonna put fur, I've always said you want to make like a ranger suit that's half ranger suit, half monster. That's your go-to.
Absolutely.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Leo
Daishi.
from Gekuranger.
Yeah,
Oh!
Yeah.
that's your go-to
Which
if
is
you want to
funny
make a
bec-
beast-like.
It's funny because
suit.
Chameleon Green is clearly inspired by Melee.
I like that. It's just it's
the whole
this. Like
It's too
it looks-
baggy.
It really,
Yeah,
no, it
that's what
is
I'm
too
saying.
baggy, and I understand why that's there. It's because it's a fucking show with acrobatics and martial arts. Here's the problem: it looks too cheap. It really does look like something a kid's show would have.
I can understand why people don't like it, but honestly, I love him.
I don't know.
It
It's
really-
He's got claws on his feet,
that's
claws
fun.
on his hands.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
I like
fine.
that.
And then you can't see it here, but he's actually got like 2 fangs on the mouth of the helmet.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's great. Everything else is fine. It's the pants.
No. Here's the problem: they don't look furry. They look fuzzy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it.
It's like Velcro kind of thing.
I
I
cannot
understand.
put into words how disheartening it is that I have to not like the Blue Ranger in this show.
Again.
Well, we
Honestly,
like
though,
the Ranger. just not as-
Garu and Lucky, I kind of love them both equally right now, so they're both going to be fighting for my
Although-
love of who's my favorite character in this show.
Here's the thing: what kind of sense does that fucking make, though? Like, why does he have fur on his suit?
Why does this Orange Ranger have a scorpion tail on his suit?
That's also dumb.
Because there's human.
Why does the Yellow Ranger's fucking visor stick the fuck out?
Well, that's also stupid.
To give all of them originality. because
Exactly.
it's the 41st
Why does the
team.
Pink Ranger have wings?
Because it's stupid.
I love that.
No, I love
don't
it.
care.
I do too. No, I love
I
that.
foresee amazing flying shots with her.
It's odd though that in the Kyuranger trailer, when it goes to like number 8 and they show Washi Pink, she does not have the wings.
Maybe it's something she turns on and off.
No, it's something that like they've literally photoshopped off.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. We'll
It's
find out.
It's disturbing.
We'll find out when she gets her episode.
Like I said.
Anyways, I think it's time to start wrapping up.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half in now.
I'm just gonna say
Overall thoughts for the show?
I'm glad I came in for this one. I'm foreseeing good things with this one.
I think it's going to be a great time.
You had sorry, hold on, Lee. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
You had Kyuranger was great, a lot of fun, good return to form, and we did have some, in my opinion, some misfires with like Ninja and Kyuranger, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you know, we'll see from here. I'm enjoying it so far. One episode in.
For me, this first episode really impressed me. I'm so fucking stoked and excited to see how far this show is going to go in terms of like awesomeness, plot. The fact that we have 9 characters just means so much just development and just interaction. It's going to be fantastic.
This would be the time to start doing figure arts again.
Yeah, right? This might be a contender for like either my favorite Sentai. This is probably going to be in my top 5 for sure, top 3 for sure.
It's just like new.
Yeah, you do like new.
I do like new. I haven't watched enough old Sentai to really appreciate it.
We're gonna fix that this year.
I was gonna say, like, Lane's like, oh yeah, it'll be in my top 5 Sentai. How many have you watched so far, Lane? 4.
I watched Gokaiger or Shinkenger.
Anyways,
up till
Ichi, what are your thoughts?
I am mostly positive. There's like you were saying with Zyuohger, I think this show has a couple of misfires, but they're all minor, and I'm willing to overlook them because, on a general scale, I like what I'm seeing so far. I will proceed with a optimistic attitude.
See what you did to us in a Ninja.
Yeah, you set our standards pretty low.
I still say it was a fun show.
You're fucking nuts.
I know, I just love that though. Like even in Kyuranger, like we can all look back now and go, Kyuranger was a great show, right?
It wasn't a Ninja.
There you go. But no, that was the thing. Like you listen to our older podcasts when we've just started Kyuranger, we're all like this is exactly where we're just like, well, it looks good, but we're gonna see. We'll see. We don't want to like get into the Ninja again. Where like the Ninja, we're like, oh, it's pretty good. And I'm like, guys, this is not good.
All right,
Raven, wake up and tell us your overall thoughts so far.
Overall, nothing really terribly impressing me at this point, but
give it
got
a few
promise.
episodes.
It's got promise. I'm just gonna wait and see where it goes from here before I really make a solid decision on that.
Raven's really looking forward to the Orange Scorpion Ranger.
Yeah,
Because he seems to be like the serious hard ass one.
also orange
Orange
being my favorite color plus scorpion
You
motif.
just like scorpions.
The sword.
Just down in a couple of ways for that one.
Yeah, Raven's got like 4 scorpion tattoos, people.
Gar.
For Gar's Toku blog rating, I gave No Regrets, which is 100% in my book.
Okay.
I'm glad.
That's the most shameless plug I've ever heard.
No regrets, Autogar!
I'm glad Kyuranger is finally here.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
And I can't wait to see what this year holds for the 41st Super Sentai.
See if it beats Zyuohger for me. It's my favorite Sentai.
Oneshimasu! Kyuranger!
That.
One more thing. I thought about this.
One more thing, Jackie!
This is obviously not for years. Well, 2 or 3. If they decide, the powers that be, to make this a Power Rangers, I am genuinely curious, are they going to keep that angle where not all the Rangers are humans? Like, do you think they'll keep, like, the champ suit and he'll be a character?
I could see them doing that.
I'd be very interested.
Champ is pretty much Doggy Kruger in terms of...
The thing was, though, Doggy
Doggy's
wasn't
the
a
only
main Ranger, and he wasn't a Ranger at the beginning. This guy will be in there from the get-go. I'm trying to think, is there anyone they've done that with?
I don't see any problem.
No, I'm just curious if they will. That's all.
Why would they not?
They got to hire 2 people instead of 1, I guess.
We'll see.
I honestly do think they'll all just get normal actors.
It's entirely possible.
Probably.
And they'll make them teenagers, and they're all gonna be in high school, just like in Ninja shit! Sorry, I meant Ninja Steel.
Sure you did.
No, you didn't.
Ninja
Anyways,
Steel's enjoyable.
did we all give our opinion? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No regrets.
Kyuranger.
Yoshilaki!
Cannot wait for the full version of the ending because it'll probably get even faster.
That is gonna become a meme.
Yeah.
It's just.
Kyukitama,
Kyukitama.
But every time it's.
No,
But
it's
every
Tama
time-
Tama QQ.
But every time it's.
Every time it says cute, it cuts to the B movie. Every time it cuts to
No!
the B movie.
Every time it does that faster, it cuts to Let It Go, but it's done faster.
No!
Every time Elsa says Let, it cuts to Everything Is Awesome.
Send
done
us out,
faster.
Ichi!
Okay, thank you all for listening, watching, subscribing, sharing, commenting. As always, you can find our primary source of hijinks at castranger.podbean.com. And I'm going to go ahead and plug, we recently started a playthrough of Power Rangers Mega Battle, which we'll be releasing for the next few Thursdays.
And next time we do another set of videos, we'll have Stella in.
Hopefully.
Yay! Check out our Facebook page where you can find memes on the reg, and tweet at us at Ixie Studios. Thank you for watching, listening, and we will see you next week.
I will say this one more time. Onen shimasu. Kyudenja.
This episode of Cast Ranger has been brought to you by the glorious donations of our cast patrons, Oliver Nilsson, Joel Maroney, and Chris Laird. Thanks very much.